Hi, I'm Nancy Drew. Since you can tell a lot about a person by where he or she lives, I thought I'd introduce myself by showing you my room. As you can see, I keep it pretty neat. Of course, I don't spend that much time in here. I always seem to be off solving mysteries. Anyway, here's my center of operations, my desk. Go ahead and poke around. If you want to know the particulars of how I do what I do, take a look at the book titled How to Be a Detective. It's real helpful, especially if you're new to the mystery-solving business. And be sure to check out my scrapbook. I put memorabilia from all my past cases in there. A lot of them were pretty dangerous and at times really scary. But don't say anything about that to my dad, okay? He worries about me enough as it is. And whatever you do, read what's in the file called Case File. That will tell you all about the mystery I'm about to try to solve. If you think you're ready to dive into that mystery, just click on the plane ticket and you'll be on your way.
Hi, Internet! I am Kaythorn, also sometimes known as Miss V, and I didn't realize that this was the first game that started off this way with the desk. So welcome to my channel, where we are playing through every single Nancy Drew game from number 1, Secrets Can Kill, to number 34, Mystery of the Seven Keys. We are starting today with a new game, which is number 14, Danger by Design. Sorry, this is another one of those like double dare things. There's 2 games, so the next game is also in this box. And I'm gonna check and see if I have old notes in here that we can compare to. In the future, we do. Oh my gosh, we have a lot of stuff in here of different colors. This is Danger by Design. What is this? Is this also Danger by Design? No, this is the next game. This is the next game. What in the world is in this box? Oh, look, old notes that we can compare to, which I think I forgot to do that with the last game we played. Oh, sorry. It's been busy. And that game, I played it entirely in one day. Oh, I forgot to put this back in the box. So yeah. But we're gonna play Danger by Design. If you're new to my channel, my whole goal here is to get a better work-life balance, which right now I'm struggling because I've just gone back to work. I am a virtual teacher, so I realize I'm wearing a work shirt, and I should change, but I don't feel like hunting down another shirt, so we're just gonna not show what's on the shirt. I'm gonna have to be really careful editing this one to see if I need to come through and blur the bottom at all, because of this is a work shirt. But I am a virtual teacher. School started back up. This was the first week of lessons with my students, so I'm still getting into the swing of things. So yeah, a little bit of a struggle right now. We'll get a pattern going. It's only because I also have to do chores, and I have to do a little bit more chores because my boyfriend's currently doing a big work stuff and business stuff as well. So I've kind of taken up a little bit more on chores to help him out in the meantime. So yeah, it's chaos. That's what it is. It's just chaos. Welcome to the channel of chaos, where I always forget to put on my glasses. Yeah, let's explore this before we like truly get into the game. Let's explore this desk real quick. We can turn on the light. The dossier. Yeah, we can see all the old cases here. This was the one we just played. This was a lot of fun. This is my all-time favorite one, this Last Train to Moulin Canyon. So if you're new to the channel, go check out this video. This is my all-time favorite. I absolutely love it. Secret of the Old Clock's really good. A lot of these are good. Secret of Shadowrance was way more difficult than I remembered it being. Yeah, these are good. And then Final Scene's one of my least favorite. Just because it's a pain in the butt. Yeah, so those are all the old ones. We've already played through all of these. Go check them out. I have played Danger by Design before. There's a few games I have not played before. I think so far I've played all of these previously. We will get to a point where I haven't played the games before. If I have the disc, that means I've most likely played it before. But some of them I really don't remember. Like, I know Danger by Design's in France, and it involves a windmill. Table of contents here, all the helpful. These are just helpful tools and tricks. I already know all of these. But if you ever play the games, that's a really helpful tool the first time. Our case file. Alright, what are we doing? We're traveling to Paris. We're going to work as an assistant to Minette, an up-and-coming American fashion designer whose behavior lately has become alarmingly bizarre and erratic. She's been firing people right and left, throwing temper tantrums, refusing to return phone calls, running dangerously behind schedule, wearing a full face mask all day, every day, even while working. And then the real assignment is we're going to try and figure out why she's acting this way, and then report back to Amy Grunhild, who wants to know, is she cracking under pressure? Will she have enough designs done for there to even be a spring collection? Is she up to something Miss Grunhild doesn't know about? Was investing her a mistake? Is it time to pull the financial plug? Additional info, Minette has one other assistant, an American named Heather. And then her studio is in an old windmill, or Moulin in French. Oh, in a section of Paris called Montmartre. Oh, she designs clothes primarily for plus-sized women. Aw. I took 2 years. Sorry, you just don't get to see that a lot. I took 2 years of French in school, so I should be able to get by. Dad made me promise not to go anywhere in Paris at night by myself. We're gonna break that. No matter what, I cannot let Minette find out that I'm there to check up on her. According to Miss Grunhild, she could really lose it then. Oh, and we have a map of Paris Metro. Oh. Alright. Before I click on the ticket and we dive into this, I'm really hungry, guys. So, I hope that wasn't very loud. I'm sorry. I just want Cheez-Its. I'm hungry. I was just on the treadmill. Well, I was on that treadmill and then I took a shower. And I'm really hungry now. And it's like 2-3 hours to dinner. These Cheez-Its are getting kind of stale. I'll just go to Paris. Oh, if you're new here, I generally choose the junior level because it has a checklist. And the checklist is very helpful. I do good with checklists. I do wish the puzzles were more difficult. I want senior level puzzles with the checklist.
In preparation for our landing, please make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened. Thank you.
Taxi! Hello?
I said don't come near me.
No, Minette, don't!
Stay back, you hear me? Stay back!
Bonjour, vous êtes... are you Nancy?
Yeah?
I'm Heather McKay. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. How was your flight?
Fine. Well, actually, they lost my suitcase, so I don't have any clothes or my cell phone. What's going on in there? Is someone hurt?
That's just Minette throwing one of her tantrums. Don't worry. She'll stop screaming right now. Screaming. They lost your suitcase? That's terrible. Well, at least you're staying with Jing Jing. She'll have tons of clothes you can borrow.
No.
Oh, we're gonna be kind of glitchy today? Well, I might have to restart this game. Be right back. Let's try this again.
Does this happen a lot?
Oh, you mean Manette? Don't worry, she's fine. At least she will be after phase 3, which should begin right about now. See, she uses this process that some shrink taught her to manage anger and frustration. First, she vents her rage for 10 seconds, then 6 seconds of sobs and tears, and finally, at least 4 seconds of robust laughter, all of which restores her positive flux.
Huh?
It's all very weird, but it works, and believe me, without it, she would be impossible to work for. With it, she's a mere nightmare to work for. Anyway, ready to get started?
Any of my viewers out there, psychologists or psychiatrists, is that a real thing that helps people? Because it's kind of disconcerting.
You bet.
That desk over there will be your workstation. I made a list of all the things that need to get done and put them on your computer. That's a Metro Pass. It'll let you ride the subway all over the city for free. Go ahead and take it. Answering the phone is your job. If you have any questions, just ask. Ask me, that is. Do not bother Manette. She's behind on her spring collection and is in danger of falling way behind on her couture projects.
Why is she so far behind?
She's been under a lot of stress lately.
Heather?
Yes?
I hear voices. Who are you talking to out there?
Nancy Drew, you know, from the States?
Well, she's no good to me out there. Send her in.
Yes, Manette. As soon as you feel up to it, she's right through that door.
Talk to you later.
Have fun.
I don't know why I didn't ask her about couture.
Wonder what's under here.
That's a project I'm working on. Well, supposed to be working on.
Huh. This will be my desk. What is on the floor right there? Oh my god.
These doodles sure look familiar.
Sunny. It's freaking Sunny. Oh, I'm gonna work Sunny. I'm just following Sunny around. Oh, that looks like it's important. Thank you for your purchase of the Scarred 2 DV8 plotter. At times, your plotter may need to be recalibrated for optimal printing. Should the printer not print correctly, adjust the vertical or horizontal pitch as well as the ink intensity. When calibration is complete, select the print button to print out a test page. The Scarred 2 DV8 plotter's settings are very sensitive, and adjusting one setting may affect other settings. Those look important too, actually. Okay, so that's the phone.
Sunny was here. Sunny June. That's why those doodles look familiar. Sunny June did them. He must have been Manette's last assistant. Wow, that guy gets around.
Yeah, he does. Jane's game portal. We'll look at that later.
Pick up envelope from J.J. Ling. Pick up fabric photos from Dieter von Schwesterkrank. Deliver photos to Jean-Michel Traquenard. Fix order. Do whatever Manette tells you to do and do it fast.
I'm not gonna read all the emails, guys. I feel like I waste too much recording time in reading. Oh, come on. Thank you. Okay. First lady dress fitting. Nice. I'm curious. I shouldn't do this. I need to go talk to Manette. Oh, I don't have a login or password. Never mind. Sunny frickin' June.
Well, there you are. I was just about to call Amy Grunhild and tell her that this internship thing she'd arranged for you was off. It's bad enough Amy foisting you on me like this. The day I become financially independent and can tell people like her to buzz off will be the happiest day of my life. Well, you're here, we've met, so get to work. Heather did give you a list of chores, right?
Yes, I'm all set.
One more thing. See that form over there? The one I've just started to drape? Don't touch it. Don't even go near it. That's the dress I'm designing for the First Lady.
First Lady of the United States?
That's the one. Now go. Actually, make me a pot of my special tea first. It was custom blended by my tea therapist, so make sure you follow the directions. When you're done, pour me a cup and leave it on the table. A nice big boost of herbal energy never fails to get my brain cells firing.
Where's the tea?
Let's see. To make Manette her tea, the first thing I should do is read these instructions. Then I should put whichever herbs the instructions say I need into this pot of boiling water. Then when I'm done, I should click on the teapot so I can pour the tea into a cup. If I make a mistake and need to throw out an herb that I chose, or the tea itself, all I have to do is click on the sink. Okay, I think I'm ready.
For a painstaking analysis of her body type, age, mood swings, eating habits, and lifestyle, I formulated the following blend for Manette and for Manette only. Please note the consequences of anyone but Manette drinking this tea could be catastrophic. If the tea is blended correctly, it will have a pleasant taste and an instant soothing effect. If made incorrectly, it will taste foul and have a negative effect on mood. Therefore, the guidelines must be strictly adhered. Always have these herbs on hand.
If Manette has had a temper tantrum in the last 14 days, and if she declares that blue is her favorite color on the day... Excuse me, Manette, but what's your favorite color?
Red.
If it is relaxed? No. If she's right-handed? If it is wearing a dress? Oh my god.
When asked to pick a number between 1 and 10, if Manette chooses an odd number on the day the tea is to be consumed... Manette, could you please pick a number between 1 and 10?
10.
my gosh. Okay, so we definitely want herbs ending in consonants. Probably a package was just delivered. Let's say someone is stressed out. Nope. It is not humming. Add those herbs with a potency of 7 or greater. Finally, if Minette says her favorite color is red, add those herbs that grow in marshy areas. What about the herbs? Okay. Only grows in marmot though. Grows in marshy areas. So I'll need. I feel like I need a different card for just tracking this stuff. So definitely want Breland. We need it anyway because it ends in a consonant. No. Nope. Sparse growth like flowers in spring when standing. That's a dry habitat. Cause fascination with bright, shiny objects. Oh, this is what flute players drink all the time. It says right to say though, in moist conditions. That doesn't necessarily mean marshy though. Acidic. Grows in marshy areas. Vervain. So I need to go back though. I need to figure out if she's right-handed and if she's wearing a dress.
I'll work on this later.
Not wearing a dress. She is currently right-handed though. Where's the right-handed? Add herbs that are in the Gaviform family. Oh, I gotta go back to this. I don't find anything in the Gaviform. Kamakua. Venilary. Oh, I also need a potency rating of 7+. Boojum. What was the last one? End in Beowulf ends in a consonant. So we're just gonna add like all of these or something. Breland we already have. That's a Gaviform, so yeah, that's a Gaviform. It's already on there. This is a potency rating of 22, so gibbering. Gilwort. That ends with a consonant though. Hogbone is Gaviform. Did I miss any? Well, no, I've added like everything so far, so I think I'm good. Plus, it also has a potency rating. There's a potency rating of 7+. Villa. Let's end with a continent. Potency rating of 9. Telling you, we're gonna add like everything. Oh, go back. Potency rating 8, and it ends with a consonant. Tiki root. I think since marshy though, we've already added this one. This one ends in a consonant. And it's GABA form. Am I supposed to put these in? Because we're adding everything at this point. Is it supposed to be a particular order? When the condition is met. It doesn't say a particular order. It's like everything. Moulin. Larvain. Talakula. Fenillary. Oh my god, these are very hard to read. Boojum. Beowulf. Gibbering. Gillwort. Hogbone. Acrophilia. Orange slug. Pyrrhegia. Pipsweet. Turkey root. And yellow buttons.
All done. I finished making your tea.
Just leave it there. Hugo Butterly, eat your heart out.
Oh my gosh, that's horrible.
Heather, you tell Nancy that she made my tea wrong and that unless she wants to be on the first plane back to the States, she'd better get back in here and make it right.
You heard her.
What? It's...
I want that tea, Nancy.
She's writing with her right hands. Are the following numbers to boil water when the condition is met? Nope, she's not relaxed. She's right-handed. So, GABA form family. She's not wearing a dress. Oh, I was wrong on the consonants. I was wrong on the consonant. I didn't read this correctly. She picked an even number. And feels drawn to odd. No. If Minute is not humming, she's not, so I do still need the potency. And then she did say it was red, so I do still need the herbs. Okay, I found the issue. My bad. That's not bad. Okay, so not consonants. So it's GABA form, marshy lands, and 7+. So not Breland. Boojum is 7, or yeah, Boojum 7+. So that one stays. Breland grows in marshy areas. So we're gonna still use Breland. I crossed off the wrong thing. This is Gaviform family. So we're still going to do Calicula. This is Gaviform. So we're still going to do Finellary. This is a potency rating of 22, so we're definitely going to use Gibbering. Gilbert. Nope. No Gilbert. Cross that off. That's Gaviform and 7+, so we're definitely going to do Hogbone. Acrophila. That is a 7. Orange Slug. No. Phrygia. That's a 9, so actually, yeah, it's gonna be. And then that's a 7+, so Pipsqueak will stay. Tiki Root, that's a 4. Okay, so not Tiki Root. Varvane, no. Marshy though, so Varvane stays. And then Yellow Buttons, which is the last one here, it's Gaviform. So Yellow Buttons stays. So just 4 that we're not doing. So I'm just gonna do these in order here. So not Beowulf.
I don't feel like doing this now.
That's not. Boojum. Yes. Breland. Yes. This is the Calicula. Wait, yeah, we'll use this one. This is the Finellary. This I think is Gibbering, which we want, yes. Gilbert we don't. Hogbone we do. Acrophila we do. Orange Slug we don't, right? Yeah, no, none of that. Phrygia. Pipsqueak, no Tiki Root. Varvane is a yes, though. And then the last one's Yellow Buttons, which is a yes.
There. Your tea's waiting for you.
It's about time. Oh, so rude, Minette.
Nancy, come back here.
The tea is utterly rude. I can already feel my creativity flowing again, building like a wave on the ocean, surging towards some unseen shore. I have another job for you, a very critical job. See the stuff that I've been studying? That, in essence, is my spring collection.
Uh-huh.
All those objects have certain things in common which speak to and stimulate the artistic sinews of my subconscious, from which all the designs I need will eventually burst forth.
Uh-huh.
They're all totally rude, but they're not enough. I need more, Nancy. You need to take the number 7 metro to Pont Neuf, go to the flea market in Square de Vergalant Park, and buy me 4 more things with qualities identical to the ones each of these possesses. Use this bag. Put everything in there as soon as you buy it. I don't want anyone seeing what you bring me. It could give away my whole collection. Here's some money.
I'm just supposed to go out and buy things?
Stuff. I want stuff. New stuff that's just like this old stuff, only different. Now just take a good look at my stuff, then go. Go!
Blue, red, green, orange, seat, bucket, manhole cover, barrel. Alrighty then. Oh, magazine here. A new studio opens with a vengeance for Hugo Butterly. Oh, that's the one she was talking about. 2 years fashion fanatics on both sides of the Atlantic have gobbled up the stylistic confections of Hugo Butterly with an enthusiasm that shows no signs of stopping. As a result, the designer has not only outgrown the tiny London loft where he started out a mere 4 years ago, but it seems he's outgrown his native England as well. Last month he opened his new studio in Paris, out of which he now intends to work. Being invited to the opening was like being invited to the presidential palace, only better, much better. Celebrities from all over the globe descended upon the studio, located on trendy Ile de Saint Louis. So many people showed up.
Hugo with his pit bull Minette.
Also, Wickham. Come here. Wickham. But Wickham, we have to compare faces. We have to compare faces. Come here. Come here, buddy. Come here. No. Wickham, my dog is not jumping up to say hi. I wanted to compare faces. Wickham. Wickham. Come here. Come here, buddy. No. The one time he doesn't bother me is the one time I'm like, oh, I want to compare the face of Hugo's pit bull to my puppet dog. But he's ignoring me. He doesn't want to jump up. Okay, I'm not going to read this whole article. I think we get the gist that he's got a thing with Minette. Yeah. Although apparently it was an incident. It became apparent that there were more people in attendance who didn't have invitations than people who did. So he limited the number of guests, but a bunch of people crashed the party, basically. Oh, the party crashers got a bill for 300 euros. Which they were told they had to pay, or they would be charged with trespassing. Well, that makes sense. When asked about the incident, Hugo just shrugged. They took advantage of me and they paid for it. That tracks.
Forget something?
Has this windmill, or Moulin, always been a fashion design studio?
No. In fact, until a year or two ago, this little old lady lived here. When she passed away, this place went on the market and Minette snapped it up. See, Minette has this thing about curves. She claimed working in a quasi-round environment like this would make her more productive.
And has it?
As if. But she has gotten a lot of press out of it. In fact, if there's one thing I've learned from Minette, it's that how a designer behaves is likely to get her just as much attention in the fashion world as what she designs.
Why does Minette wear that mask?
All I know is that back in March, on the last day of her big fall show, she showed up wearing that mask and she hasn't taken it off since.
Alright, my boyfriend's home when the dogs are antsy to get out of my office. I'm gonna let them out real quick before we continue. Good try. If you're new to my channel, I get cold easily. So I have an office blanket that has capybaras on it. Because capybaras. Okay.
You didn't know she was going to do that?
No, no one did. Not even Dieter. That was her boyfriend at the time. Dieter von Schwesterkrank, the fashion photographer.
Who is Dieter von Schwesterkrank?
He's this awesome fashion photographer. But listen, as it turns out, I have to run an errand in that area, so I'll pick up those fabric photos.
Oh no, that's okay. I'll do it. Finding his studio will help me get more familiar with Paris. In fact, why don't I run your errand too?
No, that's all right. It can wait. Getting those prints to Jean-Mi is much more important.
Why is that?
Jean-Michel Trequenard is the fashion editor for Glam Glam magazine. All he really is a glorified gossip columnist, so it pays to be nice to him. Which, as you'll find out, ain't easy. His office is the Café Kiki on the Rue des Mauvais Garçons in the Marais. Look for the bald guy at the corner table. He'll have a cell phone in one hand and a fork in the other.
I'll let you get back to work.
Allez, bye-bye!
Ale bye. I don't think that's okay. Well, let's look at our checklist here. We've met Minette.
That's finished.
We did that.
Check.
I need to get an envelope from JJ Ling. I need to get fabric photos from Dieter. I made her tea.
That's finished.
I have to buy things. Fix the plotter, we'll get to that. Check out everything in the Moulin where Minette works.
Oops, haven't done that.
I think we're gonna do some of these tasks. So we're picking up the we don't have to drop stuff off. Okay, yeah, so we gotta go to Place Monge, Rue du Bac, and wherever the store is. Oh, Vert Galant. Square du Ver, probably, Ver Galant Park.
There's something on the floor here. Looks like someone slipped it under the door.
I would have
It's for
opened that door
Minette.
so fast.
Go ahead and open it.
Make the most of what little time you have left. Soon it will all be over.
Oh no, not another one.
Minette's gotten other letters like this?
Letters, phone calls. They started sometime in April, then they stopped, then they started up again in July. And last month, someone sent Minette dead flowers every day for a week. She locks the letters up in her dodo box over there in order to neutralize them.
May I keep this letter?
Why? I mean, if you were some kind of private detective, I'd say sure, but since you're not, just put it in the dodo box.
But I mean, okay. How do you open this thing?
You don't. There's a lock on it, but Minette is convinced that if she opens it, all the wickedness in there will escape and wreak havoc. In fact, don't say anything to her about that letter. It'll just upset her, and if she falls any further behind, she'll have to cancel her show next month. And if that happens, she may as well cancel her career.
Thanks for your help.
Whenever you have questions, just ask.
She should report that to the police. But okay, I would have opened that door so fast when I saw that shadow. I'd been like, what's this? Who are you? Okay, so we need to go to Rue du Bac. We need to go to Place Monge. I'm guessing that's my hotel. We'll go in that kind of a circle. We'll go here first. Check it out. This would be the park.
Bonjour. Lequel préférez-vous?
Parlez-vous anglais?
If you buy, I speak whatever you like. I am Malika. I sell fine things from around the world. The others here, they sell things which they pry from the muck of their basements.
Okay, let's see what you've got.
It's a random collection.
You're selling a wheel from a kiddie car?
With imagination, that wheel can be put to many uses, which is why the price is 35 euros.
I'd rather buy it for 9 euros.
That wheel is in perfect condition. 35 euros is my final price.
I don't think I want it after all.
What else do you like?
Anything special about this stuffed animal?
It is a very nice shade of blue, and it is only 10 euros.
I'll take it.
Voila. What else do you like?
How much are you selling the green rings for?
They are green magic rings. They cost 15 euros.
How about 11 euros?
Voila. What else do you like?
Guess I'm just not in a buying mood.
When you come back, maybe then I have what you like.
I'll remember that.
Merci. Au revoir.
Okay, so I have 174 euros. course, the dog's barking. That is so weird. Okay.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. If you like the bargains, you have come to the right place. What captures the eyes?
Well,
The orange cone.
does this cost very much?
The traffic cone is one of my favorites. So colorful and so useful. With it, I myself learned to park my car parallel. And I ask only 10 euro for it.
I'll take it.
It is yours. See anything else you like?
Nope.
Actually, I don't see anything else.
Here, new things come and old things go all the time. You must come back.
I might just do that. Au revoir.
Au revoir, mademoiselle.
What do I currently have color-wise? Orange, blue, green. The other one was red.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Monsieur Marchand, à votre service.
Bonjour, Monsieur Marchand.
American tourist?
Sort of. Is that okay?
I like Americans. They are smart. I sell good stuff and they can tell. So, what are you going to buy?
Well, this miniature red wagon is kind of cute.
A little dirt, a colorful plant, and voila! You have a very interesting mobile planter. It is yours for 8 euros.
I'll buy it.
Vendu. What else tickles the fancy?
I really don't want to buy anything right now.
By any
I just
chance,
realized that
does
arm is from a
mademoiselle
previous
wish to
game.
earn some money?
Maybe. How?
The tourists, they like to buy hand-painted reproductions of famous works of art. But as you can see, it is difficult for me to paint them. But for a young woman such as you, it is easy.
You want me to paint the reproductions?
You see, the lines are already there. You look at the original painting, you put paint on your brush, you paint between the
Should we
lines.
paint this one?
Voila! A painting which the tourists will gobble up. And I pay you 15 euro for each one you complete. Do you wish to start now?
We
If
get
you don't
15 euro
mind.
out of it.
But of course.
So. Oh, that's not supposed to be that. Thank you. That's like this weird yellowish color. I think that's the, oh, the lips. Yeah, all the hair. There, okay. Oh, I missed one for this. Lime green, lime green, lime green. Dark green, dark green, dark green, dark green. Oh, the lips aren't right.
Monsieur, how's this?
Magnifique! You have done excellent work. And for that, I reward you. Do you wish to paint another?
Not right now. Maybe later.
Very well. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Au revoir.
I have a feeling that if we get any of the things wrong, we'll have to come back here anyway. À la mémoire des forces françaises combatants, so
To the
military.
memory of the French fighters.
1940 to 5? 1940 to 1945? Is that what it's supposed to be? Why do I feel like that's a code that I have to change at some point? Because it probably is. Can I stop by the hotel? Nah. Yeah, sure. Oh, this is where Cafe Kiki
Oui.
is.
Excusez-moi, mais êtes-vous Monsieur Traquenard?
Please, in English. I do not wish to hear my native tongue butchered while I eat. As for my name, not Traquenard. It is Jean-Michel Traquenard.
Jean-Michel Traquenard.
Traquenard! Traquenard!
Traquenard.
Enough! What can I do for you, Mademoiselle?
Drew. Nancy Drew. I've just started working for Minette as an assistant.
Oh? What happened to Ezer?
Elzer?
Ezer Mickey.
Huh? Oh, Heather McKay. No, Heather still works for Minette. I'm kind of working for both of them.
Our Lady of the Mask has fired 3 assistants in the past 5 months. I hope you are not next. In fact, that Ezer has managed to avoid the axe for this long is truly remarkable. So, do you, like Ezer, hope to leave your mark on the world of couture?
Would it be bad if I said yes?
In the world of couture, a single creation worn by someone famous to a high-profile event, such a dress can be worth a fortune in publicity, which makes it a desperately competitive world. A dog-eat-dog world. A world where bad things can and do happen to good people. You must order something. I insist. La carte, s'il vous plaît.
Oh, but I'm really not hungry.
Mademoiselle.
Thank you. I mean, merci.
Order anything you want. Everything here is superb. And Henri, he is the best waiter in all of France.
Well, in that case...
Monsieur, cosas de granola, crème de glace, cassoulet, quenelles, steak haché et pommes frites. Actually, I'm gonna get a croque monsieur.
I would like the croque monsieur.
Très bien.
Merci. Henri, ajoutez-le à mon édition, s'il vous plaît.
Certainement.
Ah, ham and cheese grilled on a baguette. One of my favorites.
Yum. Mmm.
It's like a
You're
really, really
right. The
fancy
food here
grilled
is
cheese.
good.
Excusez-moi, mademoiselle.
So, what else do you wish from me?
Do you have any idea why Minette wears that mask?
I believe she is the victim of botched plastic surgery.
Isn't Minette a little young to be undergoing plastic surgery?
Some women with noses that would put birds of prey to shame are perfectly content with their appearance, while others with acceptable features are convinced they are more hideous than Frankenstein. Self-image.
Frankenstein was the
People do
doctor.
Strange things.
If you had to name Minette's worst enemy, who would that be?
Hugo Batelli, without a doubt. Not only do he and Minette have similar design styles, so that they are constantly competing for the same couture clients, but both of them are unthinking, socially inept egoists. It is a rare week that goes by without one of them insulting the other.
Has it ever gone beyond words?
Not to my knowledge. You ask very curious questions, Mademoiselle Drew. They make me think you know more than you are saying. And as a member of the press, I'm not sure that I like that.
Do you have a real office somewhere?
When I'm writing my column, I go to my office at Glam Glam. When I'm researching my column, I come here. I have my telephone, which can do everything save sing the Marseillaise, good food, and a chair for whomever stops by.
How can I contact this Hugo Butterly person?
His phone number is right here in my digital assistant. Of course, it's extremely unlikely that you will be able to talk to him in person. Even I occasionally have trouble penetrating the wall of sycophants that surrounds him. So, what else do you wish from me?
I'd better get going.
D'accord.
Alright, placement.
Come in. Set your things down and come on over here.
This is where I'm
Hi,
staying.
JJ Ling. I'd shake your hand, but I get flour all over you. Oh, and Heather called and told me about your luggage. No worries. I have plenty of clothes in every size imaginable. Your bedroom's down that hall. The airline lost my luggage once, told me it was gone for good and paid me $100. Then 5 years later, my suitcase shows up on my doorstep. And a bill for the $100 they'd paid me. Plus interest.
Oh my gosh, really?
What? You don't believe me?
Of course I do.
The worst part was I had to toss out almost everything that was in it. Clothes, makeup. I mean, the stuff was 5 years old, right? You like chocolate chip cookies?
I love chocolate chip cookies.
So do I. And the nice thing is, I'm about 3 pounds shy of being the perfect size 12 that I need to be for Minette. I have a very high metabolism. So, I make cookies, I eat cookies, and since you're here, I share cookies.
Why does Minette want you to be a size 12?
Contractually, I have to be a size 12. See, Minette is into curves, so she designs clothes for full-figured curvy women. Because I signed on to be a fitting model, I have to maintain the ideal size 12 weight and shape.
What's a fitting model?
A fitting model puts on samples from a designer's latest line, so the designer can create each piece on a real live person instead of a dress form. It's not very exciting. In fact, it's totally boring. Plus, you're always getting stabbed with pins. But it pays the bills.
Does anyone else live here?
Nope, it's just me. And you now. Managed to get a short-term lease. Soon as I'm done being Minette's fitting model, I am out of here.
Can you think of anyone who might be out to get Minette?
Well, Dieter, obviously.
Dieter von Schwesterkrank?
He and Minette went out for about 6 months. Then all of a sudden, last April, Minette dumped him. Just tossed him aside like last month's edition of Vogue.
Do you know why she broke it off?
No idea. Although I suspect it has something to do with the fact that Dieter lets his pet boa constrictor run loose in that photographic studio of his.
There's a snake in his studio?
That's what I said. Don't you believe me?
Yeah, I'd break off with them too. So, sorry, I don't like snakes. I don't do snakes.
Well, I guess.
Hardly anybody knows about it. I think it may be illegal. If you happen to be in there, be careful.
Heather wants me to pick up an envelope from you.
Oh yeah, it's right over there. Heather needed a bunch of personal information so they can pay me, but I refused to give it out over the phone. I'm real paranoid about that sort of stuff. Don't ask me why, I just am. Go ahead and take it to her.
Guess I'll be running along.
Take care.
What do I feel like at some point I'm going to have to help her make cookies? Paris, according to Zoo. Oh, this is all about the catacombs, which means we're probably going to end up in the catacombs at some point. Catacombs are actually really interesting. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Never mind. Grower discontent results in mint shortage. Government aid raised to high post. Top story, local mint growers. University spends $50 million on upgrades. Minister of Education to resign. Inflation, a concern as prices rise. Local mint growers unhappy with the fact that mint prices have fallen to $15 a kilogram are attempting to drive prices back up by withholding and sometimes destroying their harvests. As a result, fresh mint is in short supply in Paris. Both professional and amateur chefs alike have taken notice. Not surprisingly, a black market for mint sprang up almost as soon as supply started to dwindle. That tracks. €5 for a single sprig. The rack of lamb is a disaster without my signature mint sauce, lamented Christophe Parmelin, head chef at Le Vert Buffalo Bistro, who has been forced to cook without mint for the last 4 days. Okay. Gotta fix that, get some mint. I love mint. Okay. Drew Debach.
No, don't say anything. Let me guess. You lost your passport, so you're looking for the American consulate to get it replaced. Only you wound up here because you asked a Parisian for directions, and you thought you understood what he said, only you didn't. Am I right?
Actually, I'm looking for Dieter von Schwesterkrank.
Dieter von Schwesterkrank. Please don't tell me you're a would-be model who thinks her career would take off if only I would photograph her.
No, my name's Nancy Drew. Minette sent me here to pick up some fabric photos.
Ach, I regret to say I have not printed them up yet, nor will I have time to do so for quite a while. Had I used my digital cameras, there would be no problem, but unfortunately, the essence of those fabrics was better captured by film.
But I need to deliver them to that fashion editor, Jean-Michel Traquenard, today.
My regrets once again. Do you know how to make prints?
Sure.
Then all is well. There is a binder on the bookshelf that will tell you how to make prints with the paper I use, which is Krollmeister Escachrome PB paper. The darkroom is through the door with the red light by it, and the 4 negatives from which prints need to be made are next to the enlarger. I'm sure you'll do fine.
I love how they've created like this whole like background lore within the Nancy Drew games with like Krollmeister and all that kind of stuff.
What's this?
That's just a toy I made when I was a boy. Go ahead and play with it if you want. I still do. Just make sure you don't knock over anything in there. Some of those chemicals are extremely volatile.
This is just a basic bathroom. Just close the lid, my dude.
Whoa, look at all those bottles of chemicals. One false move and boom.
Mm-hmm. Hold up. There was supposed to be instructions somewhere. These are fish. Darkroom miscellaneous. Here we go. Meister, BB photogenic papers already mounted on a special mounting bracket. Make sure that all processes are done in complete darkness. Using any type of light, including red light, will ruin the image. Insert the negative you desire to create a print into the enlarger. Turn off lights. Turn on the enlarger and project image onto the Krollmeister paper for 2 to 9 seconds. Exposure for less or more than will destroy the image.
Enlarger, negatives, developer, stop bath, fixer. May I take this binder into the dark room with me?
Leave it in here, please. If you take it in there, you might spill something on it.
So after we put it in the machine, put it in the developing fluid for 7 to 12. The stop bath for no more than 5, and the fixer for 8 to 15. Well, look what I have in this day and age. I can take a photograph. Light may be turned on after print is removed from the fixer. Hang photo dry. I have to do all of that in the dark. Okay, then let's figure out where everything is. So it's this thing, and then 1, 2, 3.
These must be the negatives.
This goes here.
Oh my gosh, it's pitch black in here. With all those chemicals around, I'm going to have to be real careful.
No kidding. How do I turn on the machine?
Uh-oh. One chemical plus another chemical equals...
Oh, that's annoying. Where on earth is the on switch? There it is.
gosh, it's pitch black in here. With all those chemicals around, I'm going to have to be real careful. Something tells me I didn't have it in the developing fluid for the right amount of time. Oh no, I wrecked it.
What? It said like 2 to... Alright. Okay. Oh, is it because I pulled it out of this too early? Dang it. Where'd the photo go? Come back, photo. This is for 7 to 12. Okay.
I broke my timer, so you'll have to count to yourself. You know, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Uh-oh. One chemical plus another chemical equals...
A little further. This is really annoying. Wait, do I already have one in there? One, 2, 3.
How are you coming in there? It
2,
usually only takes
3,
me 7 minutes.
4,
Sometimes
5,
5.
6, 7,
Never more than
8,
9.
9, 10.
There. All done. 1 down, 3 to go. Looks like fabric to me.
Two, 3.
I broke my timer, so you'll have to count to yourself. You know,
4,
9,
5,
8,
6,
7, 6,
7,
5.
8, 9. Just gonna ignore him. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
There. All done. Finished another one. Beautiful. Not very interesting, but beautiful.
One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All done. I'm getting there. It's a picture of fabric, all right.
One more. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I probably didn't do the fixer part right. Nothing.
What?
I must have done something wrong.
Yes, I did. Come on. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I probably didn't do the fixer part right. Shoot, I must have made a mistake.
I'm doing the same thing I did with the others.
Shoot. I'll bet I didn't use the enlarger correctly. Oh no, I wrecked it.
Oh my god. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
There, all done.
Wait.
There, I'll just put them in an envelope and I'll be all set.
Ah, you made the prints. Now you get to have the pleasure of delivering them to Monsieur Treco now.
I've met him. He seemed okay.
He's a conceited nixnut who thinks far too highly of himself and far too little of everyone else to do his job fairly.
What kind of dealings have you had with him?
Unhappy. I refuse to bow and scrape when I'm in his presence, and he resents me for it. He's not used to that. You see, most people are so afraid he'll write something bad about them that as far as they're concerned, whatever Jean-Mi wants, Jean-Mi gets, no questions asked.
Why does Jean-Mi need those prints?
Heather said that he
There's
wants
another
to use
person in
them
this
to
house
illustrate an upcoming story about
who
modern
can stop the dog
cowboys.
from barking.
What's your opinion of Minette's assistant, Heather McKay?
Heather's a bright girl. Her crush on me is unfortunate, but I can handle it.
She has a crush on you?
It's obvious to me that she does. Dealing with models the way I do day in and day out, I've gotten pretty good at knowing what women are thinking and feeling.
Does Heather know that you know?
I've said nothing to her because although there is no chance that I will ever reciprocate her feelings, I see no point in hurting her. Let her have her crush. Eventually she will set her heart on someone else and I will be forgotten.
I hear that you used to date Minette.
That is correct.
Were you angry when she broke it off?
Of course I was angry. Who can blame me? She broke up with me by leaving a message on my cell phone, and she hasn't said a word to me since. It was an unforgivable outrage. I don't claim to be a paragon of virtue, but even I didn't deserve that.
You've had no contact at all with Minette since she broke it off?
None. All my dealings with her now are strictly professional, with Heather handling any and all communication between us.
Maybe you should write her a letter.
For your information, I've written her dozens of letters. I've just never sent any of them.
How well do you know J.J. Ling?
As well as I care to. The way she's always pulling out that annoying word game and begging people to play. And did you know that she won a lottery back in the States? That's right, she's actually filthy rich. What kind of person models when she's filthy rich? There's something not quite right about that girl.
Is it true that you keep a pet boa constrictor in here?
Don't be ridiculous. I would never keep an exotic pet like that in here. Although I may have lost an exotic pet like that in here once.
You mean there is a snake in here somewhere?
I'm sure it's found its way out by now. They get pretty active when they're hungry, you know, and I haven't seen it for months. But, just in case, watch where you step.
Thanks for your help.
I don't want to be here anymore. I want to leave. Where's the door? Goodbye. See you never. What is that? Okay, yep, that's it. We're done. We've circled around. Goodbye. No snakes. No snake. Okay, back to the hotel. Due to the time, because I also have to, I'm going to have to feed the animals here soon. I'm going to call it here soon. We'll wrap up the out and about chores and then head back to Minette.
Ah, are those the photos Minette promised me?
Yes, in fact, they came straight from Dieter von Schwesterkrank's darkroom. I printed them up myself.
You are quite doué as a photo developer. Bravo for you, Nancy Drew. Merci. I was afraid Ezer had forgotten. So, you had the pleasure of meeting Herr von Schwesterkrank, eh?
It sounds like you don't like him.
Not like Dieter? C'est impossible. Dieter is a very enterprising young man, which in most cases is good, but when arrogance enters the picture... Pff. So, what else do you wish from me?
I'm staying with J.J. Ling, the model. Do you know her?
But of course, I know everyone who is anyone when it comes to fashion. And Gigi, she is a breath of fresh air.
But what about J.J. Ling?
You mean Gigi Ling?
No, I mean J.J.
Gigi.
J.J.
En français, you pronounce G like J and J like G. She may very well be JJ in America, but in France, she is Gigi.
Has she done modeling for any other designers in Paris?
She did a lot of work earlier this year for Ugo Bottoli, which, I do not doubt, is why Minette was so eager to use her. Unfortunately for Gigi, I assume she told you how she was tricked into a current contract with Minette.
Yes, terrible thing being tricked like that.
Of course, it was Gigi's agent who misled her, not Minette. Nevertheless, Gigi seemed very upset when I talked to her. She does not wish to be stuck in Paris for so long. The perils of being a model, eh?
I'd better get going.
Au revoir, mademoiselle.
You wanted to be stuck in here, Puppet Dog. It's your fault. Okay. Back to here. Back to the Moulin. Real quick before we head in, let's check out the things we've done. We did that.
Been there, done. Check.
Did that.
Oops, haven't done that.
We did that. Oh, I had to put him in the studio. Haven't done that. Haven't done that.
Oops, haven't done that.
Oh, to Heather. I haven't talked to her yet.
Been there, done that. Check.
Did that.
That's finished.
Okay. Let's give
What's
her the
up?
letter.
Here's that envelope I picked up from JJ. I almost forgot.
No problem.
Do you work for Minette because you want to be a fashion designer too?
Well, I studied at Rhode Island School of Design and Central St. Martin's in London, so I kind of like to think that I already am a fashion designer. I work for Minette mostly so I can develop some contacts and get a feel for the business end of things.
I'd love to see some of the things you've designed.
Well, I'd love to show them to you.
Heather, my pencil's missing. It was right here and now it's gone. You walked off with it again.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
I'm telling you, it's not here.
Did you check behind your ear?
Oh.
My portfolio can wait. If she came out and caught me showing you my designs instead of hers, yikes.
Talk to you later.
Okay.
Okay, I gave her the letter, right?
Been there.
Yep. Okay, now let's go drop off those things. See if...
If you need to talk to Minette, good luck. She's playing that ridiculous online game she's obsessed with and refuses to do anything else until she gets the highest score. It is so aggravating.
I just need to put stuff over here.
Minette. Minette. Hello, Minette. Shh.
I just need to put the things here. No? We can't put them in the center? Oh, another magazine. About Minette. Alright.
What happened to your wall?
You're not really talking to me while I'm trying to work, are you?
Sorry. Minette?
Manette, just to drop off the things. Guess we're not dropping off the things. Cool, but I do need to call it here so I can feed the animals. So, we'll try and fix the plotter real quick.
What's
and then...
this?
That's the plotter. It's broken. Fixing it is one of your jobs.
Don't I have a photo dealing with this?
There.
It's fixed?
Nancy, get the phone.
Bonjour, Minette's House of Design.
Bonjour. My name is Lynn Manrique. I'm with the Modern History Department at UC Kearns in the States, and I'm following up on the letter I sent to Minette about 2 weeks ago concerning Noisette Tornade.
One moment, please. Heather, someone named Lynn from UC Kearns is following up on a letter about Noisette Tornade.
Tell her we're sorry, but Minette is extremely busy and won't be able to get back to her for at least 6 weeks.
I'm sorry, but...
I heard. Well, 6 weeks it is then. Thank you anyway.
Sorry.
Been there, done that. Can't check that off yet.
Okay. Oh, I didn't... Where was your password? It's your password.
Do you happen to know what Minette's login is?
I'm afraid I have no idea.
Okay. Well, in that case, next time we're going to figure out Minette's login and play the game and then drop off the things. So we have something to do at the beginning of next game. For now, though, we're going to save before I forget to save. Guinea pig game. It's a guinea pig face. Alright. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this start of the playthrough, we didn't really get to do much. We didn't get very far. It's still like an hour and a half. Well, I guess a little bit less. Because I'm going to have to cut out a chunk of time. Because of the dogs, and then it took a minute to load up. So I guess technically a little less than an hour and a half. Probably an hour and a half long video total. But still, like, we barely got anything done. We ran some chores. Ran some errands. We'll figure out the mystery next time. But until that time, if you enjoyed this, please click the like button. Please leave a comment below, ask questions, give me some advice, some tips, some tricks. This is still fairly new to me. And then, of course, if you want to see me play out through all the Nancy Drew games, click that subscribe button and the notification bell so you know when they drop. I will also be playing Dragon Age the Veilguard once that releases, and potentially Star Wars Outlaws. Still wishy-washy if you want to play that one. But yeah, so please subscribe if you want to see me play those. But as usual, don't plagiarize. Just don't do it.